Okay, my name is Nombeko Kota. I'm the citizen on here on Plettenberg Bay. I was born at Craddock, and then I arrived to come here on November 6th of November 1970. And then when I'm here, I was coming to look some job. And then it was here, it was very, very, very hard here because the situation, it was no homes. We were staying at the shacks. And then you didn't get a job without you must get a permit at the Donbass that day. And then when the boss take you, you're going to the labor at Neisner. When you didn't get that, every weekend the police come and kick the doors, and then they look the permit. They said it was a book. And then at 3 o'clock we are running. It was a big, 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 big forest at that time. And then we are running there. Some another ones, they take the children back and then they fall down, and then the boom, when we run, use your mother at early, and then you run, you take your baby at the back, and then you run to go to the bush. They fall down, the baby, and then sometimes it is dead. It was very, very dead. The situation was staying in that years. And then when you get married, the husbands, another ones, they come, they take the joint about 6 months. This day is a contract. And then another ones, they work at the gardens. And then there was that time, it was a hotel, the Formosa Inn, that time. And then they take the people, and then you go and work there. And then another ones were going to I was going to get some job. That time it was a caravan park, Pisang caravan park. This day they said it's a river club. And then working there, it was hard, the situation of black people here. Because every time we are having lights, it was dark that days. And then the people, but the work, you get the work. It was work. They get the jobs, but you must get a Donbass. And then they take that Donbass, must go there at the labor at Neisner. There is a boss that day, they said a brewer. He come from on Wednesday at the Bosschef. They look the permit to all the people. And then they walk with somebody, they said Mbobosi. They looked the permit. At that day we were using the Donbass. When they catch you, you go to the cell, and then they must pay there, and then 150 magistrate. You mustn't stay here. They said when they catch you, they said, okay, you break the law. 72 days, you break the law. And then you get fined. And then the years go and go and go. And then after that, on 1985, the situation, and then the people, they knew about civic, and then we speak now with the mayor of this day, that day. Before you get a house, you are going to the inspector, the health inspector, to municipality, and then you are going to get a check to pay 50 rand. After that, we are sitting, all the people of Plettenberg Bay, they suffering that day. And then they look the place to go, the people. And then there was committees here, all they knew about the residents of Plettenberg Bay. Like another one is now is not alive. I can only make example. Can I make it that? Okay. That old people, that committees was Mr. Gova and Mr. Manki and Mr. Grootboom, another one, etc. They looking the place in Ngwenya. And then we go to the meetings every month. They look some place where the people can sit. And then there's a leaders after that, before 90. There is a leaders, they said now, okay, it's a civic organization. And then they get the place. Like Kwano, we said now Kwano, it was that day, we said it is a Hillview. It was at the place, the farm of somebody. Then after that, and then 91, and then you get that toilets first, after we was getting housings. It was very, very difficult, my dear, that day. And then when you go to, on month end, you are paying, you go to the post office, you are scared because you are going to get the policeman, and then they look, where's the book? And then when you are get in, is a 2 doors separate. Another one is a black, another one is a European, and also at the down. So the churches was so, I make it short now, because somebody will come, like Mr. Manki, you're going to tell all the story. Then after that, you are sitting, the sharks is banned. Every weekend is banned, like fire. But you are sitting on that situation. On 1985, we are getting lights at the Bosesreef. And then they build the showers for the people. That year, I was coming here on 1970, we had buy the water about 5 cents because there's one tap there, they knew it was a slagpal that day. You buy the water about, I'm not finished. I must carry on. Okay. And then after that, we're getting to look the houses. We are waiting to get the houses. Is only the toilets. And then after that, we get a contracts, different contracts. Then they build us that houses. Mine is the contract was building is the guys who was trained at the CDC, Community Development. And then they built the house of 9, and another bodies. Then after that, we get, when they said now the bus is finished, after that long time, the people they caught us, my dear. And then they put us at the back of the yards of them. And then your children mustn't come and visit for you that years. It was bad. We were sitting at a bad situation at Plettenberg Bay, but we get the job. And then on all the people who were going to get the jobs at the hotels, they must get a 6 months permit. The days they said it's a contract, that days it was a permit. And then to stay a long time, the process go and go and go. After that, well, now we relieve now from our moving. It was, I think so, it is a fast removal, because the time on the 80s, they look, the place was come and go out, and that was a schef, because they said it's somebody industrial. It's not for people must stay there. After that, we get this land at Hillview. Then we launch, and then we get the houses. And then after that, somebody will come, the old man, Mr. Mind, were going to tell all the story, because he was come first here. Me, I was coming on 6th of November, 1970.